What if I told you there's a secret to getting exactly what you want in any negotiation? Imagine mastering the art of influence and persuasion to always come out on top. Today we're diving into G. Richard Schell's insightful book, Bargaining for Advantage, where we'll uncover the strategies and techniques to become a powerful negotiator. In this video, we'll break down the key principles from each chapter, sharing real-world examples and practical tips to help you negotiate your way to success. Ready to enhance your negotiation skills and gain the upper hand in any situation? Click play, and let's get started on your journey to bargaining for advantage. The introduction of Bargaining for Advantage lays out the foundation for effective negotiation by introducing the 6 key elements essential for negotiation success. G. Richard Schell emphasizes the importance of integrating these elements into your negotiation practice to achieve better outcomes. Chapter 1. And the first foundation, your bargaining style, dives into identifying different bargaining styles and understanding your own. Schell emphasizes the importance of self-assessment to recognize your natural negotiation tendencies and how to adapt your style to various negotiation scenarios. Consider negotiating a project deadline with a client. Begin by assessing your bargaining style. Are you competitive, collaborative, or accommodating? Recognizing your natural approach helps you identify strengths and weaknesses. If you're naturally competitive, work on listening and finding mutual gains. Adapt your style to the situation. With a demanding client, use a more collaborative approach, showing flexibility while ensuring your needs are met. Conversely, with a laid-back client, take a more assertive stance to ensure deadlines are respected. This scenario illustrates the value of recognizing and adapting your bargaining style. Understanding your natural tendencies and adjusting your approach to fit the negotiation context helps you navigate different scenarios more effectively. Concluding with Principle number 1. The power of self-awareness. Identifying and adapting your bargaining style to different negotiation scenarios is essential for achieving successful outcomes. The second chapter, Goals and Expectations, emphasizes the importance of setting clear, achievable goals in negotiations. Schell explains how expectations play a crucial role in shaping negotiation outcomes and provides techniques for managing and aligning these expectations. Consider setting a goal for a salary negotiation. Define what you aim to achieve, such as a specific salary range or additional benefits. Your expectations shape your confidence and approach during the negotiation. Manage these expectations by researching industry standards and understanding the employer's constraints. Align your goals with realistic outcomes to avoid disappointment and maintain a positive negotiation atmosphere. By setting clear goals and managing expectations, you can steer negotiations toward successful outcomes. Principle number 2. The power of clear goals and managed expectations. Setting clear, achievable goals and managing expectations are essential for successful negotiation outcomes. The third chapter, Standards and Norms, focuses on utilizing objective standards and norms to guide negotiations. Richard Schell, inspired by the consistency and fairness he observed in successful negotiators, emphasizes the importance of these elements. He illustrates how leveraging standards can strengthen your position and create a more persuasive argument. In a contract negotiation, use industry standards and norms as benchmarks to justify your terms. Present data and examples that support your position, demonstrating fairness and consistency. This approach builds credibility and makes it harder for the other party to dispute your terms. By utilizing objective standards and norms, you can create a strong, fair basis for your negotiations. Principle number 3. The power of standards and norms. Leveraging objective standards and norms to guide negotiations ensures fairness and strengthens your position. The fourth chapter, Relationships, delves into the significance of building and maintaining relationships in negotiations. Richard Schell, recognizing the crucial role of trust and rapport from both academic studies and real-world examples, discusses the impact of these factors on negotiation outcomes. He offers strategies for effective relationship management, underscoring that strong relationships can be a game-changer in negotiations. During a long-term partnership negotiation, focus on building trust and rapport with the other party. Show genuine interest in their needs and concerns, and communicate openly. Maintain consistency and reliability to strengthen the relationship. Strong relationships enhance mutual understanding and increase the likelihood of favorable outcomes. Building and maintaining relationships in negotiations fosters trust and improves outcomes. Principle number 4. The power of relationships. Building and maintaining trust and rapport is essential for successful negotiations. The 5th chapter, The Other Party's Interests, emphasizes the importance of understanding and addressing the interests of the other party in a negotiation. G. Richard Shell highlights techniques for uncovering hidden interests and crafting solutions that satisfy both parties' needs, which are critical for successful outcomes. When negotiating a deal, take the time to understand what the other party truly values. Ask questions and listen carefully to uncover their hidden interests. For example, a supplier might prioritize timely payments over a higher price. By addressing these interests, you can craft solutions that meet both parties' needs, such as agreeing to a payment schedule that benefits the supplier while securing a reasonable price for yourself. Addressing the other party's interests creates win-win solutions. Principle number 5. The power of understanding interests. Understanding and addressing the other party's interests are crucial for crafting solutions that satisfy both parties' needs. The 6th chapter, Leverage, explores the concept of leverage in negotiation, defining its types and discussing how to assess and increase it. He explains how effectively using leverage can influence negotiation outcomes to your advantage. Leverage is the power to influence the other party's decision. For instance, in a job offer negotiation, you can increase your leverage by having multiple offers or demonstrating unique skills that are in high demand. Assess your leverage by considering your alternatives and the other party's needs. Use this leverage strategically to negotiate better terms, such as a higher salary or additional benefits. Understanding and utilizing leverage effectively can significantly impact negotiation outcomes. Principle number 6. The power of leverage. Assessing and increasing your leverage and using it effectively are essential for influencing negotiation outcomes. The 7th chapter, Preparing Your Strategy, is the first step in the negotiation process. It underscores the importance of thorough preparation in the negotiation process. The author emphasizes that a well-prepared negotiator is more likely to succeed. He outlines steps for developing a negotiation strategy and highlights the role of research and information gathering. Effective negotiation begins long before you sit at the table. Thorough preparation involves understanding both your own goals and the other party's interests. Start by gathering information about the context, industry standards, and any relevant background details. Develop a clear strategy that includes defining your objectives, identifying your strengths and weaknesses, and anticipating possible objections or challenges. For example, if you're negotiating a business partnership, research the potential partner's market position, financial health, and business goals. Use this information to craft a strategy that aligns your objectives with theirs, creating a mutually beneficial proposal. Thorough preparation and a well-developed strategy lay the groundwork for successful negotiations. Principle number 7. The power of preparation. Developing a comprehensive negotiation strategy through research and information gathering is essential for achieving successful outcomes. The 8th chapter and the 2nd step, Exchanging Information, highlights the role of effective communication in the negotiation process. Richard Shell stresses the importance of listening and asking questions and offers strategies for sharing and withholding information. During negotiations, effective communication is key. Start by actively listening to the other party and asking open-ended questions to gather more information about their needs and concerns. This approach helps build trust and provides valuable insights that can guide your strategy. When sharing information, be strategic about what you disclose and what you hold back to maintain an advantage. In a sales negotiation, for instance, understanding the customer's budget and preferences allows you to tailor your offer accordingly. By asking the right questions and listening carefully, you can identify opportunities to create value for both sides. Effective communication fosters a productive negotiation environment. Principle number 8. The power of effective communication. Using listening, asking questions, and strategically sharing information are crucial for successful negotiations. The 9th chapter, Opening and Making Concessions, discusses crafting strong opening offers and managing concessions effectively as the 3rd step in the negotiating process. G. Richard Shell explains the importance of flexibility and adaptability during the negotiation process. Crafting a strong opening offer sets the tone for the negotiation. Begin with an ambitious but reasonable proposal that reflects your goals. As the negotiation progresses, be prepared to make concessions strategically. Offer small, incremental concessions to keep the negotiation moving forward while maintaining your key interests. Flexibility and adaptability are essential. Knowing when and how to adjust your position can lead to mutually beneficial outcomes. For example, when negotiating a job offer, start with a salary request at the higher end of the market range. As discussions continue, be willing to negotiate other aspects such as benefits or start date, showing flexibility while securing a favorable overall package. Opening with a strong offer and making thoughtful concessions are crucial for successful negotiations. Principle number 9. The power of strategic concessions. Crafting strong opening offers and managing concessions with flexibility and adaptability are key to successful outcomes. The 10th chapter, Closing and Gaining Commitment. As the final step in the negotiating process, it focuses on methods for successfully closing negotiations and securing commitments. G. Richard Shell provides techniques for overcoming last-minute objections and ensuring agreements are solidified. Closing a negotiation requires clear, decisive action. Summarize the agreed terms and confirm mutual understanding. Address any remaining objections by providing reassurances or compromises. To secure commitment, outline the next steps and ensure both parties are clear on their responsibilities. In a real estate negotiation, for example, once the terms are agreed upon, reiterate the key points, address any final concerns, and finalize the agreement with a written contract. Clearly define the timeline and actions required from both parties to ensure a smooth transition. Successfully closing negotiations and gaining commitment ensures that agreements are honored and implemented. Principle number 10. The power of commitment. Using clear methods for closing negotiations and securing commitments is essential for achieving and maintaining successful outcomes. The 11th chapter, Impasse. What to do when negotiations break down, addresses the challenges and strategies involved in dealing with a negotiation deadlock. When negotiations reach a standstill, it is crucial to remain calm and patient. Recognize that impasses are a natural part of the negotiation process and can often be resolved with the right approach. Start by identifying the root causes of the deadlock. Is it a matter of miscommunication, unmet interests, or rigid positions? Understanding the underlying issues helps in crafting appropriate solutions. One effective technique is to take a break and allow both parties some time to reassess their positions and interests. This cooling off period can lead to fresh perspectives and renewed willingness to compromise. Another strategy is to involve a neutral third party, such as a mediator, who can facilitate discussions and help bridge the gap between the negotiating parties. For example, in a labor dispute, both management and the union might reach an impasse over wage increases. A mediator can help both sides understand each other's constraints and explore creative solutions, such as phased wage increases or additional non-monetary benefits. Successfully navigating an impasse requires patience, creativity, and a willingness to explore alternative solutions. Principle number 11, the power of persistence. Overcoming impasses with patience and strategic approaches ensures that negotiations continue productively, leading to mutually beneficial outcomes. As we reach the conclusion of Bargaining for Advantage, G. Richard Shell emphasizes the paramount importance of ethical behavior in negotiations. Ethical conduct is not just a moral obligation, it is a cornerstone of successful long-term negotiation practices. Throughout the book, Shell has illustrated that maintaining integrity and trustworthiness is essential for sustainable success. Ethical dilemmas often arise in negotiations, testing the negotiator's principles and values. Common dilemmas include misleading the other party, exploiting confidential information, or bending the truth to gain an advantage. Shell provides guidance on how to navigate these challenges by staying true to one's ethical standards. He advocates for transparency, honesty, and fairness as non-negotiable elements of the negotiation process. The long-term benefits of ethical behavior in negotiations cannot be overstated. Trust and credibility, once established, lead to stronger relationships, repeat business, and a positive reputation in the industry. Ethical negotiators are more likely to create value for all parties involved, fostering a collaborative environment that encourages mutual respect and understanding. In summary, bargaining for advantage teaches us that negotiation is not merely about winning or achieving the best possible deal. It is about doing so with integrity, maintaining ethical standards, and building lasting relationships. Principle number 12. The power of ethics. Upholding ethical behavior in negotiations ensures long-term success, trustworthiness, and the creation of genuine value for all parties involved. In conclusion, Bargaining for Advantage by G. Richard Schell equips readers with the essential foundations and strategies for successful negotiation. By integrating preparation, understanding, ethical behavior, and effective communication, negotiators can achieve optimal outcomes while maintaining integrity and fostering long-term relationships. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you liked what you saw, a like would mean the world to me. It helps support the channel and lets me know you want to see more content like this. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.